Hello everybody! It has been a while since I've seen you guys. If you are new, hi, thanks for stopping by, thanks for seeing some videos, thanks for hanging out for a while. If you are returning, thank you so much for continuing to come back and watching my journey with me. If you don't know who I am Indigo, hi. And this page is basically just about my fertility journey and what's been going on in my life and what's, new. So it has been a long time since I've seen you guys. So hi, I'm back, yay. My birthday was Monday, so I'm officially 47 years old. So we are doing this journey now as a 47-year-old, but I want to say this. So I had my HSG done a couple weeks ago. I'm going to include some footage of that as far as me being at the hospital and things like that, just to get you guys on board. I didn't really want to do a video until I got all my results back, and I could tell you something. So some of y'all know that back in January I did one, and the results were kind of inconclusive, which is odd, but so they say that's what it was. Oh, as you see, my Lahario ring, I am wearing it, have been rocking it. I love it, especially now I can get my nails done. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So off subject, but anyway, just want to let you know that. So I had it done this time. This was the first time I had a female doctor do it. My OBGYN now is a female. My OBGYNs in the past, if it wasn't military or civilian doctors, they've always been males. I kind of just, when I was 16, went to the OBGYN my mother had, which was a male, and it kind of continued until I went to the military. When I was in the military, for some reason, I always got scheduled with male OBGYNs. So the OBGYN that my wife and I currently have been going to since we've lived here in North Carolina almost 2 years is a female. Love her, love her, love her. Her bedside manner is amazing. When I do get pregnant, she will definitely be my OBGYN, and she will be the one taking care of me and the baby. So I'm excited about that. But I want to say, she was amazing. So I did the x-ray, when they check your tubes and everything. So I've been told for about, I'm 47 now, so about for 24, 25 years, that my left tube was clubbed and my right tube was blocked. So this time, lo and behold, and they say a lot of times your fertility changes as you get older and things kind of evolve and, just different things. Well, I got to look at the monitor and see everything that was going on this time, and I actually got a copy of the disc, which I was trying to be able to kind of upload so I could show it. For some reason, it wouldn't work for me, but as you see, I'm old school here, and I probably just me, user error. I probably wasn't doing it right, but both tubes were open. Both tubes were open. My left tube, seen everything go through it. My right tube, seen everything go through it. Now, on top of that, I do have PCOS. So that could have been another contributing factor to the fact that, I wasn't getting pregnant before. But when I finally got my paper results back the other day, I'm good. Can you believe that? So if I had been probably trying naturally, not being in a same-sex relationship probably for the last 10 years, I probably would have got pregnant naturally. Isn't that kind of funny? However, I went through IUIs before and they did not work. So who's to say? Was it the PCOS? Was it just not right timing? Was it something else, like maybe with the sperm? But tubes are open. So that's a good thing. So we don't have to worry about that. We are moving full force ahead, which means I'm probably going to do a transfer at the end of this month. I am so utterly excited. Now, I'm going to tell you what kind of bums me out a little bit about this whole process. I told you I'm going through a different clinic. I originally was going to go through Derm, and Derm, they give you a big old packet. See, I'm being nosy. My residents is walking by, but that's how I do. Anyway, so they give you this big old package. You find out everything about the sperm donor. You find out everything about the egg donor. You know everything about this embryo, down to probably the color underwear that the lady had on when she did the procedure. I don't know. I mean, it's a thick packet. Crazy. This is the information I have on the donor. Let me see. On the eggs I'm using. One piece of paper. These are my baby embryos right here. This is one piece of paper. This is all I have on the embryos. And that can be a double-edged sword. The good thing about it is, if you were to get pregnant naturally, you don't know what your baby's going to look like. You don't know anything about your baby. You don't know nothing, because you just did it naturally. Two people fall in love, they get pregnant, and wham, this is what you get. And so it is what it is. with this, you're trying to take a chance because, of course, it's two other people and it's their genes and it's their genetics and you just don't know. But I'm going to tell you how no information. Okay, so this is donors 596. Okay, the female was 26 years old, race black, ethnic origin African American, skin tone medium. Well, medium to me and medium to somebody else could be two different things. Hopefully medium is close to me because then we kind of know what we're getting. Eye color brown, hair color dark brown, frame is small. Believe it or not, I'm kind of a bigger girl, but I'm short, so kind of helps. The male was 56 years old, people. Race black, ethnic origin African American, skin tone medium, eye color brown, hair color black, frame medium. You know, the only difference between me and the females, her blood type is a B plus. Education is high school, and then she has her BS. The man has his bachelor's, same as the woman, but they just have hers as BS instead of bachelor's. He's a banking examiner. She's in medical billing. His hobby and interests are golf. She has no hobby and interest. The only thing I know about this is I'm getting day 3 multi-celled frozen embryos on this one. Now, I don't know if you remember a couple months ago I did a thing on this where they actually gave me 2 sets of embryos. If these, because these were actually frozen, believe it or not, these embryos were frozen way back in 2002. You want to hear something funny? That's right around the time that I was doing my original IVF. So, crazy, right? So, these ones are kind of concerned about if they will thaw out properly and still be viable. If not, I have a second set. Now, the second set of embryos is 3 embryos also. These were frozen in 2009, so we still have some 11-year-old babies here. It's 3 embryos. It is female was 21, male was 35. Everybody's O positive. I'm O positive also. He's desktop support. He has his bachelor's. She just has her high school diploma and she's a student. So she's probably still was at the time in school working towards her bachelor's. If the first set of embryos do not thaw properly, then I have a second set of embryos. So in total, the clinic has given me 6 embryos. Now, they really didn't give them to me. The reason I have 6 embryos is because these embryos are 18 years old. They were frozen the old way. So they were cryo frozen. Hold on one moment. Sorry about the sidetracking. As you know, I am at work, so I'm doing work and I'm trying to get these vlogs in. That might be a little reason why you're not getting them as much as you think you should get them. Sorry about that, but you know, life, it is what it is. But I'm just grateful that I'm still able to work, especially in these trying times. And with me living in North Carolina, thinking about shutting this down again for 14 days. But thank God, during the first time I was able to work for the whole thing, and hopefully this time I'll be able to work for the whole thing too. So anyway, yeah, so like I was saying about the embryos, because they are so old, they're just concerned that they may not thaw properly. And if they don't and they're a bust, then I have a second group that I can use. So either which way, I'm kind of like 6, you know, whatever. But, you know, I'm excited. I am very excited. I'm nervous, though, because at least with derm, I had an idea of what the dad looked like. I had an idea of what the mom looked like. I had an idea of what the genetic makeup was going to be. But I'm really right now, especially at 47 years old and going through this journey, as long as I've been going through this journey, I'm just excited for the process. I'm just excited to finally be on this road. I'm just excited even for the 2-week wait, you know, that you're waiting once the babies are in here. I can at least say, well, shoot, I was pregnant for those 2 weeks. You know, once those embryos go in there, I know they're embryos. I know they're there. Even if they don't attach, they were my babies for as long as they're in there. I mean, I'm praying for the best. I am doing everything. I am even doing, hold on. I'm even doing a low dose aspirin, and believe it or not, these are just the Dollar General baby aspirin, the chewables that taste like St. Joseph's. I'm just doing these every day for your the lining health, because I'm trying to do everything I can to really get my body ready for this. And I think 2 weeks before the transfer, I'm going to start doing wheatgrass. I'm looking for some right now online, but this is very good for your lining. So I'm going, on top of all the other stuff that you've seen, all the gummies and everything that I put out there. Now I've added a baby aspirin And I'm going to start doing wheatgrass to get my lining good for this whole procedure. I talked to my doctor about that, and they said it can't hurt. I mean, it can't hurt. It can only make better. And I'm going to start acupuncture. So I want to let you know I am adding that to my regimen. I'm going to start acupuncture about 2 weeks before the transfer. I'm going to do acupuncture the 2 weeks after the transfer. And if I do get that big fat positive on my pregnancy test, I'm going to continue the acupuncture until I'm about 12 weeks pregnant. There's studies on it. I don't know how, what basis they come off with these studies. I'm just saying, what I've seen, especially I'm in a lot of Facebook groups for women that are over 40 that have successfully carried, successfully had babies. And one of the things they did do was acupuncture. So, and it's a good stress reliever from what I know. It's a good stress reliever. And when I was looking into my insurance, they actually cover acupuncture, which is crazy. But hey, if they're going to cover some of it, I'm taking what they're covering. So we're going to do it. I mean, I went through my insurance. I didn't realize insurance covered as much as insurance does until you actually have to go through it. Like with my HSG that I just had done, normally it said I had to pay for it. But it all depends on how they bill it up. Because my OBGYN billed it up as an office visit because they do cover it because my insurance covers IUIs. However, they don't cover infertility. But in IUIs, you use infertility drugs. So depending on how they put the drug or procedure in the system depends on if the insurance pays for it or not. I have an amazing OBGYN that she's like, hey, you're already paying for this, you're already paying for that. We're going to try to get this done in the least expensive way possible for you to have your outcome, and I'm so grateful for that because she is freaking amazing. And I'm just really excited for this whole journey to begin. It's been a year. I posted my very first video on here a year, and believe it or not, I didn't think I would get anybody to watch. So to have 35 subscribers, hey, I'm happy for that. That means somebody's watching, they're seeing what my journey is. And even if this time next year I only have 70, hey, fine. Half the problem is I don't post every day because, I do have a life. We all have a life and everything with this pandemic going on right now. You would think I'd post more, but I'm one of the few lucky ones who still go to work every day. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day. Bye. Well, hello. I'm on my appointment. So we will be getting the tubes checked out again. So my pre-op appointment today. She just loved the mask, but we gotta go through this. So hopefully all goes well. We will see. Alright. Get back to you soon. Bye. Good morning, ladies. Don't I look rough? No makeup on? That is because I'm going in for my HSG. Normally I guess I would wear makeup, but I just figured no need for it. What's the purpose? So what's really happening? This is my room. Get to my little pee sample and where I'm doing it. I get a nice little bag for my clothes. Hold on. See, I had my HSG done today, and I finally get her to drive me around. It's wonderful. I have a procedure done, and I get driven around. Like, the rest of the time, I'm driving, as you always see, but I'm getting baby today. Like, there's my boo thing.
I'm tired.
Yeah, she did just get off work at 7 o'clock, well, 6:45 this morning. And she might have got 3 hours of sleep. Then I had my procedure, and she was gracious enough to drive me because, Really not supposed to drive afterwards, but. And now, guess what? She's driving me to work because I still have to go back to work really quick and then continue my day. So, yeah, I'm getting to spend some quality time with Bae.
Before I go to work.
Oh, yeah. She goes to work tonight, too. See, that's just love. Because somebody else would be like, no, I got to go to work. But she is riding with me. And I didn't tell you that I work about 40 minutes from where we live. So she's going to drive me to work so I can do what I got to do at work, then bring me back home. So, I don't know. I love Bae a little bit.
2:05.
Oh, yeah.
I still have time to go back to sleep.
2:06 now in the afternoon. So, that should tell you it's a little bit of love. Just a little bit. Just a smidge of love. All right. I'll catch up with y'all in a minute.